Alright, what is going on, guys? From18 here, and the 5.3 patch notes have just come out. Let's take a look. Alright, so here's our index. So we have new character cycle, fighter balance adjustments, post-fight screen updates, XP boost slots, and then other miscellaneous adjustments. Okay, so I think we can actually skim over a little bit of this stuff, but Black Dahlia is coming into the basic. The prize fight is being introduced, and Black Dahlia deployments are coming out, and then they also have Girls' Night Out. Now let's take a look at these prize fight modifiers and these variants. So, bronze is going to be trigger happy, fully in line. Silver is going to be Dame Slayer. Little bit questionable choice there. Minor step, lose 15% meter every 5 seconds when standing near a dead body. Okay. Gold, they're doing Psy Commander. That's good. They couldn't have gone wrong with any gold PF reward, TBH, but they went with Psy Commander. Gold PF, hold this for me. Gain haste for 10 seconds every 15 seconds. Haste is removed when using a blockbuster. When your haste expires, you take 35% max HP chip damage. Okay, so this is actually just a pretty straightforward blockbuster usage prize fight. And then the diamond prize fight, we have Dancing Mad. Gain enrage every 5 seconds. Enrages are removed when dashing. Suffer bleed for 5 seconds every 3 seconds while benefiting from enrage. Okay, so we have like pro ICU, pro bloodbath stuff. And otherwise, just a very glass cannon-y kind of prize fight. Yeah, okay. This actually seems fine. Alright, balance adjustments. So we have Furry Fury, Dark Might, Wrigley Blond, okay. Armed Forces, Night Terror, Whim, Prism Plumage, Wild Child, Robocopy, In Denial, Scared Stiff. As Skullgirls mobile has progressed over the years, some older fighters haven't been seeing as much use as we'd like, so in our grand annual tradition, we've given 11 characters balance adjustments. So shout out to all the Dark Might fights that never gave up hope. So yeah, Dark Might's getting buffed. Or like completely reworked. I'd have to actually look at the spoiler. Special note, Unholy Host, we want to acknowledge that we heard your feedback regarding Unholy Host, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how she is performing relative to other fighters on offense and defense. In light of that information, she may receive some adjustments in future updates, so she's not getting nerfed this update. Alright, time for my reaction to these balance changes. Scared Stiff. Lowest attack stat in the game. What are they going to do with her? So her old essay was that she had the damage cap, and then she gained unflinching for 5, 7, 10 seconds every 30 seconds. But, so her buff is that she gets it after facing the same opponent for 15 seconds timerless, removed when the opponent tags out or dies. Cannot suffer more than 5% max health. No, this doesn't feel like it's going to be that impactful. And here's why. It's because this doesn't say permanent unflinching. It just says unflinching, which means it's going to be timerless, which means it can actually get moved manually by the attacker. Yeah, this buff's kind of mid. Alright, in denial. All I say was that she got armor and immunity when going into Sekhmet mode. Now she has actually gone from gaining a defensive buff to actually being more of an attacker. She inflicts armor break when she goes into Sekhmet mode. And nothing else has changed. Okay, so she has like more offensive utility as an immunity variant, but like the bronze stats are still not that great. This is at least like a bit more interesting. But I don't have the highest expectations for how good this buff is actually going to be. Alright, Robocopy. So his old SA is, of course, that he gets barrier and armor when he would die, and the armor is 10 seconds, and then when he picks up a kill, he gets 2 30-second enrages and 50% meter. Alright. When Big Band or his opponent tags in, inflict disable blockbusters for 10, 15, 20 seconds. This debuff is removed when the opponent uses a special move. Gain a rage and barrier for 5, 7, 10 seconds each after every 3 seconds while the opponent's blockbusters are disabled. This... I don't know about this one, guys. It's like so many defenders are built around like special spam, whether it be around like using regular special moves or just bursting. This doesn't feel like it's going to be that good on its own. He's going to need support to actually really take full advantage of this Enrage and Barrier ability. I don't know. This buff seems kind of mid to me. Wild Child. So Wild Child was basically just like Umbrella's kit. Wild Child before was basically just Umbrella's kit as an ability between like the recovery mode and like Slime on Knockdown. So now she has, while not overstuffed, throw hits have a 20% chance to drain 15% of the opponent's blockbuster meter. And then the slime has been buffed to 2 stacks on knockdown instead of 1. Okay. That seems fine. Just like a meter control umbrella that's like different from Fresh Air. Alright, Prism. So there was like the tag in, and there was 10% chance to inflict debuffs from projectiles. While Peacock is alive, all teammates tag in with 2 buffs based on their elements. So that part is the same. All projectiles have 10% chance to inflict debuffs based on the element. Pool of buffs and debuffs have been updated. Fire, water, and light have been updated to 3 precision stacks, auto block, and inverse. Prism Plumage can also now gain buffs, miasma, or barrier, and inflict debuffs, hex, when interacting with neutral element fighters. That's good. Okay, that's good. Windswept. Oh yeah, the main problem with her old ability was that like backdash evades are actually like really finicky, and she got like a rather minimal reward. Okay, when hitting an attacking opponent, gain enrage for 10 seconds and 1 stack evasion. Oh my goodness, this is actually way better already. After evading, 50, 75, 100% chance to gain permanent precision. Precision is removed when you get hit. Oh, this is actually not that bad. I mean, it's like if you get bursted, you lose your precision, and that kind of sucks. But I mean, at the same time, is that you can actually keep stacking up these evasions, though. Yeah, this actually seems like a really good buff. Good job, Hidden Variable. I'm gonna give you a round of applause on this one. Night Terror. This is actually one that's needed attention for a while. Let's see what they've done. Everybody knows the pains of using this ability. Okay, so she gains 2 miasmas every 2 seconds far away. Okay, that's better. And 2 seconds is actually... 1 second reduction is actually a big deal. Hill 2. That's so much easier to stack up. And then up close, she gets immobilize and fatigue at that same interval. I feel like this one could actually deserve some testing. This seems interesting, especially this immobilize part. We haven't seen a ton of offensive immobilize in the game. Alright, Armed Forces up next. She just needs, like, something more modern as a defender. Something more modern than just armor and flinching. Okay, so... her buffs have been buffed to a 10% chance. That's already good for her. And then, when she gets a buff, 50, 75, 100% chance to transfer a debuff from herself to the opponent. This seems alright, but it doesn't actually stop the attacker from, like, hexing her or cursing her. Yeah, this seems just alright. Like, meter control bounce off. But it's like if she's cursed or she's hexed, she's kind of screwed. Alright, Wrigley Blond up next. Literally the worst Parasol in the game. Heavy Rain is better than her in 5.2. Let's see what they've done to her. That has to be a typo. But yeah. When a teammate is defeated while Parasol is alive, remove all opponent buffs. Also inflict... Okay, this is actually, like, this is just not written out particularly well. We'd have to see it better in game. 50% chance to inflict cripple and reduce the opponent's blockbuster meter by 50% when either fighter uses a blockbuster. Okay. While near opponent, disable special moves and gain auto block every 4, 3, 2 seconds. Both effects are removed when no longer near the opponent. I think I'm gonna have to actually go through this again, like in game or another time, because this is kind of just written like a mess right now. But she at least seems to be in like more of a defensive direction. with like this disable like specials and get auto block thing. And then like the meter control thing is also able to be activated on offense or on defense, which is cool. She lost her disabled tag-ins, but it's like, who cares about disabled tag-ins for the most part? Dark Might. Please, no teammate death for his new ability. Okay, so when a teammate is oh my goodness. Come on. Okay, when a teammate is defeated while Beowulf is alive, remove all opponent buffs. Also inflict 3 stacks of permanent power surge and permanent curse. Oh, okay, I think I know what happened. Some of Dark Might's stuff actually made it into Wrigley Blond's ability. So Wrigley Blond is actually just a 50% chance to inflict cripple and reduce meter by 50% when either fighter uses a blockbuster. We can disregard like this part. Yeah. Alright. I see what happened there. Bit of an oopsie on cell size end, I presume, but yeah. Okay, so when a teammate is defeated while Beowulf's alive, remove all opponent buffs, inflict 3 stacks of permanent power surge and permanent curse. This ability is literally worthless in Rifts because you lose out on the no deaths bonus. So this is entirely a prize fight ability. While the opponent is suffering from curse, special move and blockbuster hits have a 50, 75, 100% chance to be unblockable and gain unflinching for 10 seconds. Okay. At least this ability can actually be, like, supported. We don't just have to use SA1 for this. Also, rest and pepperonis to the gimmicky insta-kill. You will be remembered forever as being the only non-doom insta-kill in a variant ability. Alright, and Furry Fury. She kind of just, like, ramped her damage and bleeds before. Let's see what they've done with her. 20% chance on hit to inflict bleed and gain enrage for 5, 7, 10 seconds each, while Misfortune's health percentage is higher than her opponent's. Remove 1 buff from a nearby opponent every 3 to 1 seconds while at 3 or more enrages. Ooh, this could actually... You put Enrage MA to help yourself out. That's 2 stacks. That's like a consistent, like, 2 stacks headless. Yeah, this... I could get behind this. I might have to actually try her out on... Well, really either of my accounts, but I'd have to actually... I might actually give her a chance if I whiff Unholy Host from my stuff. Alright, post-fight screen updates. Can be frustrating to lose a match and not understand why it happened or how to get past it. Given the post-fight screen a bit of an overhaul, help guide players through defeat. Now you'll be presented with a comparison of your fighter score as your opponents and some useful gameplay tips. 14.1k to 31.8k. Upgrade your team to increase your odds of winning. Upgrade each fighter's skill tree to unlock combos and special abilities. And then we have XP boost slots. Okay, so this is just QOL. You can just click this slot and put in a boost, and then you're boosted. And then economy adjustments are going to be... Yep, new character cycle... Death Wish is available in the basic. This was talked about last update. Yeah, how she was going to be added to the basic. New character cycle stuff. Any Umbrella and Black Dahlia character relics have been added to the gift pool. That's cool. Candy coin rewards for watching ads have been buffed from 3K and 5K to 5K and 10K. That's neat, I guess. Upgrade offers now include character-specific retakes. All birthday rewards now give 3 retakes. That's cool. Bug fixes. Or other combat bug fixes. Fixed an issue where characters would not correctly gain the benefits of precision when they dealt an unblockable hit. Fixed an issue where the enemy AI would not try to attack Black Dahlia when she was reloading. I saw a clip of this on Twitter yesterday. Oh my goodness, that was just the most broken thing I'd ever seen in the game. Thank goodness they fixed this. Fixed a bug where Time Thief could regain HP when she was heal blocked. Nice. Fix an issue where Standout would not consume buffs created by fighters on the bench. Okay. Fix an issue where Blue Screen would not explode if inflicted with Curse. It took them forever to get this one. Fix an issue where Squiggly would only take 5% damage, even when hit with precision attacks. Okay. Fix an issue where Clean Sweep would cause Creature of Habit to gain permanent damage reduction. Fix an issue where Rough Copy could trigger her SA multiple times against the same opponent. And then miscellaneous adjustments. We have Black Dahlia's on either team. She will no longer appear in the back room of the Medici office. Fix an issue where stage issue. Flickering spotlights. Text and prize fights. Fighters could accidentally be sacrificed when attempting to evolve. Tooltips. Fix. Move upgrade window. Corrosive Agent did not match her in-game colors on her card art, apparently. Prize fight adjustments. In prize fights, you are presented with choice 3 teams challenges. One of these teams is made substantially more challenging than the other two, allowing you to increase your score much faster if you embrace the extra difficulty. Just the logic for finding teams on SMYM. So SMYM scales faster. Guest accounts will now be asked to create a login binding more often. Update the splash screen. Okay, and that's it. All right. Alright, so the balance adjustments. Overall, I feel like I'm gonna go over them again. And just in, like, recap form, Scared Stiff is mid. In Denial is, like, more interesting, but I feel like bronze stats are gonna be kind of a problem for her. Robocopy is a really neat concept, but he needs support to actually get consistent stable blockbusters because of how defenders are built nowadays, where they're full of special moves. Wild Child's, like, more diverse. She's actually, like, a meter control. She's meter control and slime instead of just more recovery. So that's actually neat. Prism works with neutrals. She can be built to be a hexer now at silver, which can be some nice free-to-play utility there. Windswept, I really like the idea of this buff. I will actually definitely be trying her out. Oh, for sure. I've already got her invested in my main account for a while, but I'll definitely be taking her to 60 and trying her out. Night Terror, she's a lot better. Just like changing all of these distance timers from 3 seconds to 2 seconds is going to be quite the difference, especially for the miasma side from far away. Armed Forces feels kind of mid. because it's like all the things that beat a couple of the things that had like beaten her before still like beat her really hard. Cursing and hexing. Buff removal still beats her really hard. Armor breaking is like, I feel like armor breaking's left irrelevant. Yeah, unless she's getting like support. But then it's like if she's cursed, she can't get support either. Yeah, no, I'm not too impressed with the Armed Forces buff. Wrigley Blond's buff is she's a more interesting defender with like the disable specials and the auto block thing that she has going on, and then she can actually be like a more reliable meter control on offense. And that's like cripples, like it exists, I guess. Darkmite, you get much more reward for a teammate dying, but you still can't use this ability in rifts without giving up no deaths bonus. And then Furry Fury, I actually like this buff a lot. I am definitely interested in giving Furry Fury a try. Hey, after the update goes live, if I don't pull Death Wish and Unholy Host first. So yeah, there we have it. That's going to do it for my reactions to the 5.3 patch notes. Thank you all very much for watching.